Good morning, boys and girls. Thanks for listening to my story today. The book I'm going to read to you is The Have a Good Day Cafe, written by Frances Park and Ginger Park. Illustrations by Catherine Potter. So I hope you enjoy this story, and there are going to be some questions as I'm reading that I want you to think about and answer to yourself. Here we go. Grandma is in the kitchen making a big pot of rice soup. After helping Mom and Dad hitch our food cart to the back of the van, I'm so hungry. I say. The gukbap smells good. Grandma says back. Delicious. Last spring, Grandma came to America to live with us. We speak mostly Korean, but Grandma is also learning some English. Her favorite words are hi, bye, and delicious. Daybreak is beautiful here, just like it is back home, Grandma murmurs as she stirs the soup. Every morning as the sun rose over the rice fields, I would cook delicious food for my whole family, Grandma sighs. How I miss my country. I know, Grandma, I say. So I want you to think about, what is Grandma remembering or daydreaming about? When you were outside, you reminded me of your father when he was 7 years old, Grandma tells me. He would help me carry sacks of rice and vegetables home from the village market. I feel sorry for Grandma, always daydreaming about the past. The faraway look on her face means she wishes she was back in Korea instead of here with us. Help me put breakfast on the table, Mike, Grandma says. One by one, I carry 4 steaming bowls of gukbap to the table. The wonderful smell of the soup fills the apartment. You're the best cook, Grandma, I say. Grandma winks at me. You're the best helper, Mike. So Grandma is the mother of Mike's father. How does she say that Mike is like his father when he was a boy? After breakfast, Dad says to Grandma, Omoni, we must go now. Today, Grandma says, I'm going too. Omoni, Dad says, frowning, it's going to be a hot day. You should stay home and rest your feet in this cool apartment. I did not travel 10,000 miles to stay home and rest my feet day after day. I am tired of resting my feet, Grandma insists. We're off to the city. The streets are bustling with cars and trucks and people going to work. The sun shines brightly over the tall buildings. The clock tower high in the sky chimes 7:45. Mom and Dad set up our food cart at our usual spot on a block that surrounds a park. This is a very busy corner, Dad assures Grandma as he sets down her straw mat on a grassy spot under a shade tree. We have it all to ourselves. By lunchtime, there will be a parade of people on the sidewalk, Mom adds. Mom and Dad balance the big umbrella that springs open over the cart before going to work preparing the food. Bagels and orange juice for breakfast, hot dogs and pizza for lunch, pretzels and popcorn, these are my favorite American foods. I take out my crayons and I draw a giant slice of pizza. Grandma studies my picture with wide open eyes. Mike, what are those funny red circles? She says. Pepperoni, I say, giggling. I love pepperoni. When your father was small, his favorite food was mandu, Grandma says. I would hold a hot steaming dumpling to my lips and make a smile with it. How he would laugh and laugh. I laugh too, thinking about a dumpling smile, but I wish Grandma wouldn't daydream about the past so much. Taxis honk their horns while noisy buses drop off and pick up passengers. A few people stop for bagels and orange juice. Soon, 2 other carts stop near our corner. Those carts have the same food as our cart, Grandma says with a frown. Why are they here? I said. This is our corner. Mom and Dad exchange worried looks. I guess the city is allowing other food carts, Dad says. Grandma fans herself and watches the morning pass. I'm having fun drawing letters of the colors of Grandma's van. I hold up my picture for her to see. I love Grandma, I read. Grandma hugs me. I love Mike, she says. By noon, a small line forms at our food cart. One customer orders chips and soda. Have a good day, Mom says as she hands the man change. A second customer orders a hot dog. Have a good day, Dad says as he gives the girl food. I like this have a good day saying, Grandma says. In Korea, we say, I'm going to try this, you guys, and the hoingi kasapiso, but it all means the same thing. Only a few more customers trickle our way before lunch is over. Heat rises off the sidewalk. Grandma fans herself so wildly it seems as if the leaves on the shade tree are blowing. The rest of the afternoon slowly goes by. Every now and then, Dad gazes up at the tower. Hours pass. No more customers. As the sun sets on the sidewalk, Grandma watches me help Dad hitch up our cart. Slow business today, Grandma says. Too much competition, Mom says, sounding worried. Summer days pass like blurry buses whizzing by. Every day, Grandma sits on her straw mat and fans herself while I draw pictures. One cloudy day, Mom shakes her head as the 2 other carts set up. There's not enough business here for 3 carts. We need more customers. Why don't we move to a different corner, Grandma says. Because our business license says this corner, Dad says. Grandma's forehead wrinkles with concern. Raindrops fall during lunch. Umbrellas open like giant mushrooms. People rush by our cart and into buildings. Worry crosses Dad's face as the thunder rolls in. Too many days like this? We might have to give up our cart, he says. And go back to Korea? Grandma asks with a wishful look. Grandma, I cry. America's our home. The ride home is long and quiet. So look at their faces. Why do you think the ride home is long and quiet? Grandma heads for the kitchen to make dinner. Come help me, Mike, she says. As I help Grandma make noodles and sauce for jjajangmyeon, I suddenly have an idea. I tell Grandma she's excited. Together, we have a plan. The next morning, Grandma wakes me up so early the moon is still in the sky. Today, we're really going to have a good day, I whisper. Grandma nods, and we tiptoe down the hall. What do you guys think the idea might be? In the kitchen, Grandma opens the refrigerator. She takes out a piece of beef, 2 heads of cabbage, and all the carrots and zucchini she can find. We slice up some of the meat, then marinate the slices in soy sauce, sesame seeds, and garlic. We stir-fry cellophane noodles for japchae, then season the dish to perfection. We roll out the dough and stuff mandu. We chop colorful veggies for bibimbap, and then whip the pancake batter for jjajang. The noise wakes up Mom and Dad. What are you 2 cooking this feast? Why are you doing this, Dad asks sleepily. Today, we have a new menu, I say. We're going to sell Korean food from our cart. Grandma holds up a mandu to her lips and makes a smile with it. Mom and Dad smile back and laugh. In the city, after breakfast, we get ready for lunchtime. Mom, Dad, and Grandma grill bulgogi, fry mandu, and flip jjajang. Then they begin putting out Korean delicacies. Mike, will you come help us set up? Grandma said. I'm busy drawing a sign, I reply. I hurry to finish, then hold up my sign for Grandma. Have a good day, cafe, I announce. Grandma claps her hands and shouts, Have a good day, cafe. Mom and Dad chime in, Have a good day, cafe. Dad lifts me and I tape my sign to our umbrella for the whole city to see. Remember the title of the book, you guys? Same thing. Grandma fans herself anxiously as we await for the crowd. She fans herself until she's fanning so fast, the aromas, the smell of our food, travel down the street and around the corner. Soon, a chorus of mms come our way, and everyone follows the smells to the Have a Good Day Cafe. A long line forms at our cart. One customer orders a bowl of bibimbap. Have a good day, Dad says as he hands her the food. A second orders bulgogi and rice. Have a good day, Mom says, as she gives the man the change. A third orders mandu and jjajang. Have a good day, Grandma and I say together. So look at that line. Is this good news for the family's food cart business? What makes you think that? The line finally dwindles down at the end of the day. With a purple crayon, Grandma waves me over to her mat. Mike, let's plan tomorrow's menu, she says. How about naengmyeon? Ooh, sorry guys, this pronunciation's hard. I suggest, I love noodles, so some kind of noodles. Grandma nods. Sounds good. What about spicy vegetable side dishes? My mouth waters. Yeah. And kalbi? Grandma adds. Yum, I say. I love spare ribs too. Grandma sighs. It's been a good day, Mike. A great day, I say, at the Have a Good Day Cafe. Grandma puts her arm around me and hugs me tight. I think she's feeling right at home now. And there's the Korean words that I was trying to say in the story. Yum. Those look absolutely delicious, you guys. So I want you to think about, what do you think about the ending of that story? Fantastic ending. I loved it. I hope you guys enjoyed this book today, The Have a Good Day Cafe. Have a good day.